Hey Aquarius, how are you guys? I hope you had an amazing July and welcome to August. This is your August 2017 tarot reading. But really quickly, just want to remind you guys that come August 13th, Mercury goes retrograde. So, Mercury retrograde, I'm sure you've heard all about it, the horror stories. Mercury retrograde is a time when you really don't want to be making any major purchases, especially when it comes to technology or anything with movement. Um, you also definitely want to be careful and cognizant of your communication and how you're coming across. Back up your computer, back up your emails, do what you got to do to prepare yourself because Mercury retrograde comes in like a wrecking ball. That being said, what I'm doing this month is if you comment with your birthday, time, and location, I'll let you know exactly where Mercury is retrograding in your chart, and then you can kind of prepare yourself so you'll know, okay, I'm having communication issues in my career, so I need to just be really clear, or I'm having communication issues when it comes to my home and family, so I just need to be really clear there. So just kind of knowing where you're going to probably have the most obstacles and the most issues when it comes to getting your point across, okay? Another thing I'll let you know is where the sun is hitting in your chart. The sun will stay in a sign for 30 days, as you know, of course. And where the sun is hitting in your chart is where it's spotlighted. So it's where you're really going to see a lot more focused in your a lot more focus in your life, and where you can just kind of flow with it. When you know that, like, okay, my relationships are highlighted right now and I have like 8 different dates in 2 days, you kind of know, okay, it's because my sun is there, and you know a little bit more what to expect. You feel a little bit more in control. um what else I wanted to tell you guys is that as of now, I am offering life purpose reports. So these life purpose reports, they use astrology, numerology, and a personalized tarot video to put you back on path. If you're feeling kind of chaotic and ungrounded, especially with this 2017 energy, this life purpose report will just let you know exactly where you need to go, where you need to be putting your energies, what is going to make you happy. It really just verifies what you already know. It reminds you of what you already know, because you know when you were born, you knew what you wanted to be, with your what you wanted to do with your life, and to hear it from an unbiased third party who says, "Hey, you're a leader," or "Hey, you're a communicator," or "You need to start your own business," it just sort of just says, "Oh, okay, I get it now," and you have more confidence, you have more strength, you have more courage to walk that path because it's verified. Astrology supports it, numerology supports it, and of course, tarot, aka your subconscious motivators, support it. So, that being said, you can always contact me at beyondyoursunsign@gmail.com, or comment Facebook. Not really on the Instagram so much anymore. Can't get into it. I don't have a cell phone, so it's just not working for me. It's kind of awkward to be asking people to take selfies of me, so, and then post it to my Instagram. So Facebook, Gmail is by far the easiest way to get in contact with me. Yeah, so let's chat, Aquariuses. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius August 2017. Okay. Aquarius August 2017. Thank you. Aquarius August 2017. Okay, let's see what's going on. Aquarius August 2017. Okay. So really been focused on a partnership, a relationship, and the energy, a soulmate relationship, and the energy put out when it comes to this relationship. Either a person who is really focused on their finances, or a person who is really focused on their power, okay, and creating something. But a secret was revealed within a partnership or a relationship. So I'm going to get started. That's kind of the theme of what's been going on, but who knows what messages come out of it, right? Okay, moving away from something, definitely moving away from something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely moving away from something. Okay. So, Aquarius. The situation is moving away from hard times, moving away from emotional hard times. And this is something to do with your family and friends, either moving away with them, moving away from them, moving away, like moving in with them, moving away from hard times, and just trying to really see if you can finally get that sun back, because it seems like there's been a dark cloud, but it's more of a haze. It's more of like a confusion, like not being able to see things clearly, not being able to see the future clearly. And you're really hoping that with this movement, with moving away from these hard times, you'll finally see that light again, that light at the end of the tunnel. The obstacle and the aid is to try and move on with your power while you still have it, okay? The new moon that just happened in Leo brought up a lot of high energy, a lot of issues when it comes to where you're putting your attention or where attention is needed in your life, and also your courage and your pride, and how you feel about yourself and your power. So use this situation that, of you moving away from these hard emotional times, use it to your advantage by recognizing that you're moving on with your power, okay? This is an obstacle and an aid. You need the power in order to move on, but you have the power in order to move on. You see what I'm saying? And not just move on. You're moving away with people. You're taking people with you. You're taking the people that you care about with you. Whether it's an emotional, whether it's just a thought where you're like, I'm moving on from that thought process, from that aspect, from what I believed over here, you are uplifting other people with you. Subconsciously, you are creating so much. You are manifesting hardcore like a lot of people are. We have 1 month left before the explosive energy of September comes and changes everything and brings in all this newness. So right now, maintain the idea and the concept that what you're bringing into your life is everything that you've been thinking about, everything that you've been focusing on. Your subconscious mind is manifesting hardcore. So please keep it positive, which you have been thinking about how happy you are with your family and friends. You have been thinking about how happy you are with this new emotional beginning that has built you up. You definitely are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, which is awesome because you've earned it. You've really earned it. You've created a lot for yourself, and you really have empowered yourself a lot. Empower is like my favorite word. I've realized, like, the word empower, you guys have embodied it. You really have, Aquarius, and it's time to really own that, because right now it's internalized. So it's time to take that power outward and say, listen, world, like, I am here. I have a roar, and I have a place, and I have a purpose, and I'm creating the world that I want, and my family is happy because of these changes that I've made, because I've decided to move on and move forward with my power while I still can. So right now, you guys are doing really, really well. You're committed, you're focused, your beliefs are on the right track, you're on the right path, especially when it comes to your empowerment, when it comes to your power. You are absolutely on the right path. You're going through quite the transformative period, Aquarius. So it's really time to use that to your full advantage by making sure that the transformations you're making are the ones that you want to make. Essentially, don't just transform yourself for the hell of it. Actually make sure that what you're trying to manifest and create is something that is going to benefit you. Your family and friends are feeling really good. They're feeling like you're finally getting what is owed to you. They wanted to see the Aquarius succeed. Your family and friends love and support you, and they're like, this has been too long, and now you're finally making that leap where you're like moving away from those hard times, especially those emotional hard times. And your family and friends think that that's a very fair decision to make. They feel like you're finally inspired and illuminating your path enough to realize what you deserve, which is the world, which is absolutely the world, and all the love. That's your birthright, to be loved unconditionally and to love others unconditionally. Your family and friends are starting to finally see that you have that balance back. However, you know that that new moon brought in a lot of baggage. It brought in a lot of issues. And now you can use this full moon coming up to release some things fully and surely. Using the full moon energy to release is fearful for you guys, because you know that this full moon is going to naturally release some things, a lot of emotions. It's going to just come pouring out. With that full moon, you can finally complete the cycle of you moving away with your power. Okay, so you hope for that full moon to really bring that final last spill that final last release. However, you also are fearing it, aka blocking it. So recognize that. I'm bringing it to your conscious mind so you can just say yes, that you acknowledge it, and then that's usually all that's needed to accept that release. So just by saying, okay, I acknowledge that maybe I'm blocking myself off from fully releasing, this movement that I've made. So I am just going to say, yes, I accept it. I'm blocking myself. And now, thank you, universe. Goodbye. Okay. So the outcome is that you're going to be kind of on a free fall a little bit, especially after that release. You're going to kind of feel a little less grounded, which is hard for an Aquarius fixed sign because you do, although your thoughts are in the air all the time, and you're a dreamer and you're a humanitarian, you still also need some stability. 100%, you still need a little bit of that fixedness, something to latch onto. So it's definitely going to feel a little bit like a free fall right now, like you're really just whoa, especially when it comes to your thoughts. But recognize that you always have the support of your family, who is just so excited for this new venture for you. And it will bring up a lot of new feelings. It will absolutely bring up a lot of new feelings and emotions, but those are good things because you can actually acknowledge and bring them into yourself, like insert these feelings into your life. I know that the Aquarius, it can be hard to emote because it's more natural to kind of emotionally detach yourself from people, especially. You're more of a humanitarian, so when you put your focus on a small aspect of your life, it can feel like you're getting drowned and lost, because you're just not born that way. You're not made that way. So literally, insert this new emotion into yourself. I'm definitely feeling drawn to say something, but because this is YouTube, I can't really go there. But let's just say the best time to manifest and to really bring into emotions are when you are very relaxed and very satisfied. Okay, so if you're 100% satisfied, you can bring in that new emotion, you can bring in that new thought, you can manifest what you need to, because you're not worried about all those other stuff. You're just in that moment of release and just satisfaction. That's when you're going to really be able to manifest and create what you truly want. So that being said, Aquarius, have fun on your free fall. Have fun with it. Just flow with it. And as always, you can always reach out to me if you need more information on how to dive deeper into this. Recognize, please, that September is going to be bringing a lot of changes and a lot of newness and a lot of selfish energy. So just be cognizant of that. You pretty much have this last month, but you can already sense something building. Like, I just know that even without numerology and astrology, I can already feel that come September, my entire family is going to be going through some craziness. So just be prepared for that. Brace yourself for it and embrace it as well. Okay. Bye, Aquarius. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And I will talk to you come September. Okay. Bye, Aquarius.